goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone cover where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Completes it in the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The option look. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Slithers into space. Turning it on. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Church. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Raymond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to throw it again. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
They'll line up to go for 2. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The snap sets up the throw. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to throw on third. He's open on the right. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man on the right. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.